my name is Alexis Project. I'll be doing my Project 2 lesson today here with you for class HPHE 3400. Before we get started, the mats here, the couch cushions represent the mats and the balance beam that we'll be using in my lesson. I wasn't able to have that here today, so these are my representations of what it would look like. And the ribbon represents the beams that the students will be standing on. Okay. Hi class, how are you doing today? You guys are doing awesome? Great. You've been working on communication with your classroom or homeroom teacher, and here we'll be doing the same thing in PE. You'll be learning an activity called Don't Fall into the Water. The mats represent the water that has dangerous sharks and stuff in it, and the balance beam represents the plank you'll be standing on. As you're standing on the plank, I want you guys to organize yourselves in a certain way. We're going to focus on organizing ourselves from the start of the year to the end of the year. Meaning, if your birthday's in January, you'll be in the beginning of the balance beam way here up top. And if your birthday's in December, you'll be at the end of the balance beam. If your birthday lies, or we have multiple people that have a birthday that lies in the same month, we'll determine who's in the correct order by the days of that month. Meaning, if my birthday is January 5th, I would be ahead of you because your birthday is January 16th. Does that make sense? Awesome. So right now, I'm going to have you guys split into two separate groups. I want half the class to be here on this balance beam and mat, and I want the other class to be here next to this balance beam and mat. For a dry run, I need a small group of kids. Anyone willing to participate? Awesome. Let's come over here. I want 4 of you guys to stand on the balance beam. And as you're standing, you're in no particular order. Before you get started, let's clarify some safety rules. I do not want you pushing or pulling each other as we move on the balance beam. And starting on the balance beam, I want you standing with both feet forward, facing the front of the balance beam. To move around on the balance beam, you always use an open hand and use eye contact with the person you're trying to communicate with and move around. So we'll be doing motions like this, holding each other to motion around the balance beam, and we'll be using talking voices, not yelling or screaming voices, because that's not ever a good way to communicate with one another. Awesome. So after the dry run, I will have the rest of the class stand on the balance beam in no particular order. After that, I will explain to them once they've completed the activity or they have felt that they have done what they could do in organizing themselves on the balance beam. All members of the group will have to put their hands up above their head, signaling to me that they have completed the activity. The team that does that first will win the game. Also, if this one is great, this class is great because, or this lesson is great because students are always able to restart. There's never a, once you fall into the water, you can't get back in. You can always restart. But when you restart, you have to restart on the opposite side of where you've begun. If my birthday's in January and I fall off, I have to start way at the end of the line and make my way back up into my correct position. After that, the teams will let me know they've signaled to me that they've completed it, and after we've decided that they have the correct order, they will win the game. All right, well, thank you. Have a nice day, and I hope you like my lesson.